Favourite moment has to be when the Mormon Tabernacle Choir sang God be with you till we meet again earlier today after our broadcast music and the spoken word. I cry every time they sing it, and today was no exception. Particularly on the stage with Sylvia McNair, who was wonderful. So that was glorious. Favourite meal? We've had so much great Mexican food. I'm struggling to think of one meal that was particularly good. Can you remember any one meal that was incredible? Oh, brunch today. Brunch today, everyone said it, I'm sure we'll say it again. Brunch today at the Grand American Hotel in Salt Lake City. It is amazing. I had so much crab, so many oysters, lobster, sushi. It's what every day is like in the King Singers, but this is just a tiny bit better than the real. Yeah, so those two.
My favourite meal was brunch this morning at the Grand America, which is absolutely fantastic in Salt Lake City. And favourite moment was singing on stage with the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. Basically, the store has Pete at the very end, which is amazing.
Hey everybody, well my favourite moment of this American tour, February 2015, has to be walking out at the Mormon Tabernacle for our concert as part of ACDA. It was the first time for me singing in the Tabernacle. I've sung in the conference centre before, but not the Tabernacle, and the crowd were typically incredibly enthusiastic. We've come to expect it in Salt Lake, but we never take it for granted. So that was certainly my favourite moment of this tour. My favourite food would have to be the sushi that I got in Salt Lake. Actually, the sushi there, they actually cooked for me right in front of me. So it wasn't raw fish, which is a nice change. But certainly the sushi in Salt Lake is world class.
My favourite moment of the trip, I think, has to be the concert we did on Valentine's Day in Orchestra Hall in Minneapolis in aid of the Park Nicollet Frauenschuh Cancer Center. A wonderful evening celebrating our very good friends the Fishers. Lovely to see so many of them. My favourite meal of the trip, I think, has to be the food provided at Armstrong Auditorium in Edmond, Oklahoma. Very impressive, really delicious. I didn't eat very much because I tend not to like to eat too much before a concert, but I was tempted on that occasion.
Hi there. I've got to pick my favourite moment and my favourite meal from this American trip. And actually both of them happened in the same city, which was Salt Lake City. My favourite moment of the tour was the 10 seconds of silence after we finished singing Musica Dei Donum in our ACDA concert on Wednesday. It was amazing. We finished the piece and the whole tabernacle was just completely silent. And it's always wonderful when you can create that kind of moment. And my favourite meal was also in Salt Lake City, and it was in a place called the Garden Restaurant in the Joseph Smith building, which has amazing views overlooking Temple Square, the temple and the tabernacle. And it was a great meal with some great friends that I haven't seen for a while, and their lovely children. And so those two things sum up how good this tour has been.
Hello everybody. My favourite moment of the tour would have to be being reunited with my suitcase. It was a beautiful occasion, and I know everyone was really stoked to finally be able to unpack their suitcase and put some laundry on and whatnot. My favourite meal was a little place called Jasmine Cafe in Tallahassee in Florida. I went there for 3 consecutive meals because it was so delicious, and I recommend you visit there sometime if you are interested in Asian cuisine.